replayability there. And also, if you mouse over one of these objectives, it will give you one way of doing it. So there may be other ways of doing it which are better, but you at least have one way of how. So what I've already done in this demo already is I've ordered one of my characters to put up loads of posters supporting my faction, and well, he's about to do it now. And I've also got my leader to actually attend a charity dinner.
So if you solve certain levels, you will complete the game.
Yes. Yeah. So the final. So our posters changed to our faction now and our leader. So he'll go around all day now putting up posters supporting us. So that gains you a lot of support with working classes. Okay, so this is the charity gala that's going on. So here is the journalist waiting for the famous people to arrive, yeah, in for the dinner. The reason you would attend this sort of dinner is this gets you a lot of contacts, but it costs you money to attend the charity. Obviously, you have to donate money to be invited. So these are the journalists, and they each have their own cameras, and basically they will take pictures of the famous people when they come in. So how much attention they give you is a good indication of how famous your character is. So by left clicking on these tabs, you can find out where the characters currently are. So it cycles between the location and the characters. So this is actually our avatar. This is the player in the game. So at the start of the game, you will get to select what sort of body and face you want, and what sort of stats you want. So he's on his way to the dinner. Okay, meanwhile, let me just show you a few other things on the characters. So each character has 4 stats: intelligence, strength, charisma, and physique. Okay, and those are used to determine how good they are at particular actions. They also have a star rating, so the more you use them, the more stars they gain. So that means the better they become. So the highest you can be is 5-star character. So to start, you start with no stars, of course. And here you see the list of actions they have available to them, and the more they improve, the more actions will become available to them. So I'm going to get one of my guys to form an illegal boxing club, underground boxing club. So I select him, I select the location, the flag shows you where the location is, where the valid locations are. If you like that location, you click it, and it just sets it off there.
How many characters can you use?
You can have up to 9 at once.
9 at once?
Yeah.
And how many different characters are in
There will be a few hundred.
A few hundred?
Yeah. So the idea is that at the start of the game, by the end of the game, by the time you get to the capital, you'll have nurtured some characters from the very start all the way to the end, but also a boxing club being set up. So these are the guys that are going to fight. And you have, remember last year I was talking about tweaks? Yeah, so this is one example of a tweak. If you watch it, you can send it very friendly or very hostile. So the advantage of very hostile boxing club is that it charges up a new action, riot, very fast. So it's like a tech tree of actions. So if you complete boxing club successfully for 1 week, so if you gain more and more members, so there's plus and minuses always between the two things.
Can you bail your character?
Sorry?
If they are less tech, can you bail your character? Can you bail?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. There's several ways you can get them out. You can either bust them out of jail, or you can influence the judges to release them early. So what I'm going to do now is let's just go back to the charity gala. That's our character might have already gone inside for the dinner. Yeah, he's already inside. So they've gone in, and now that gains us more contacts. So now I'm obviously there's three steps you need to do to be able to recruit somebody. You have to find out they exist by going to something like a dinner. So if it's basically, I'm going to threaten a journalist to come to my faction. Okay, so this is all in preparation for doing the martyr, because in order for the martyr to be, we're going to ambush him in this alleyway here. Okay. So again, there's 15,000 people living and breathing in this city. So they're just going about their daily lives, doing their stuff. Go back to the boxing club. So our fighters here. So the more successful your boxing club is, the more people, the more spectators there'll be, and the more powerful it is.
So the boxing club is your central boxing club, is it your point where you are
Influence with the middle classes. So the more violent I make it, the bigger punches he'll do. And then if I make it more friendly, then he'll do smaller ones. So they're doing more gentle punches now, so I've set it to friendly. So that basically will be going on every day now until it's stopped by the. So this guy is ringing up his thugs to come and join him. So they're going to threaten the journalist. This is like that, but one step further. So this time, instead of just having thought bubbles showing you what the other person is thinking, you also can use thought bubbles yourself to convince them to become part of your faction. So here I pick what phrases I want to take with me into the discussion. So each of these is one class of statement. So if you played Magic, the card game Magic, then this is just like that. So you have guile, knowledge, intellect, presence, and resistance. And each one of these statements is good against another statement. So I've picked 5 to take with me, and then I click on here, and now it will show you the visuals of you talking to the other guy, and depending on which symbols I pick, he will pick one in response, and then you'll see which ones beat which symbols. And if you win 3-2, then you'll get him onto your side. So the more research you do, the more, at the moment, the AI is playing for. So now that would allow us to get him to do one. So that's a student here. There's a tank coming from over here. So before you could do this action again, you'd have to research where the military were patrolling. So here comes the tank. Basically, he's resisting the military. So, and if we watch this action, we can order him to stand still and basically be crushed by the tank. So here you see, he by default he'll yield and move backwards, but we can get him to stand firm and effectively become our martyrs. You have 3 chances to do it. Kill him this time.
Porca! Costomato me leghe da... Oh! Oh!
So again, the music will change, and then on top of that, now you can see we've created our martyr.